Hello, 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 everybody. Time to get this stream going. If you're watching this after the fact on YouTube or Rumble, thank you guys. Appreciate it. Definitely leave some comments. Let me know what you think. What you're thinking about Star Citizen, how it's going. So, Jess is joining me today, as you can see there with her name on the screen, and we're just gonna go mess around and do some salvaging and see what we can get. I think today or maybe take the moth out and see if we can do a little bit with the moth and see how that goes. Kind of do like maybe a salvage everything kind of, you know, taking some components, salvaging, all that kind of stuff. If I don't crash into the station in my Holby, that would be fantastic. Always on the other side of the station.
Mic on.
You there, Jess?
Mic off.
Hey, you can unmute now.
Mic on.
Are you there?
Yes.
All right. Oh, well, this is just absolutely fantastic. There is a Carrick stuck in the middle of my hangar. Look at all my boxes. All of our boxes that I thought was going to go away.
They're still there?
They're still there. I didn't think these hangars were persistent, but apparently they are persistent. Or at least with the cargo stuff they are. Alright. I'm down here. You can come to the hangar.
Welcome to the ASOP Vehicle Retrieval System.
I guess we'll call the moth.
Your vehicle has been delivered to the following location.
Do something a little bit different today.
Okay.
Do you still have those extra waters on you?
Yes.
Okay. I don't know if I have any extra here. Can't remember. I've got some beers.
Oh, Lord.
You want a beer?
No. Too early.
I meant in-game.
That too.
Too early in-game. Okay. Alright. So this is the moth. This is that other salvager that you were in last time. I'm thinking if I go over here to the fabricator. Oh, you know what we could do? I can send this back down, and I can craft the salvage heads to put on it.
Okay.
Do I want to do that though? I don't really want to scrape in this right now. Or should we just do the same thing that we did before with the ironclad and come back and get this ship? Let's do that. That'll be a lot of fun. Because then we can like make multiple trips if we want to.
Okay.
I think we're in a large hangar. We are in a large hangar.
Welcome to the ASOP
So
vehicle
let's
retrieval
call. Let's store the
system.
moth
Your
real
vehicle
fast.
has been moved to our storage facility.
And then the ironclad should already be here, which it is. And we'll call the
Please
ironclad
visit
up.
us again. Goodbye.
Actually, we need to call my little ship up, right?
Welcome to the ASOP vehicle retrieval system. Your vehicle
I'm
has
just
been
following
moved
your
to our
lead.
storage facility.
Yeah, we're gonna call that little ship up, put the little ship in the ironclad, fly the ironclad into the middle of nowhere.
Okay.
See all the boxes down there? Apparently,
I was not paying attention.
apparently they stay. You can see them from here.
Oh, yeah.
All those things down there are the boxes. Go run over here.
Welcome to the ASOP vehicle retrieval. Your vehicle has been delivered.
I think I can throw like most of these boxes. I think you can like throw them. Oh yeah, I got a ton. Oh my gosh, the amount of boxes I have down there is hilarious. Just trying to. I was trying to clear some of this out, so just in case.
Yeah, I don't think there's much you can do.
Well, next time we'll go dump them in space. Then they'll disappear for sure. Instead of leaving them in the hangar. This is ridiculous. Okay, that's a lot of boxes. I'm not gonna deal with that right now. Holy
I was
moly.
wondering.
That's a lot. Okay, my bad. Well, I didn't really think they were gonna stay there, if I'm gonna be honest. I thought they would have.
I still think we make a maze.
Make a maze with it. We could definitely try that one day. How about like a maze thing that we can like drive through?
Yeah.
We'll have to take it to my to the like my main hangar or something, and I can get the little go-kart out.
Mm-hmm.
We could drive that. You know, if I went and got the fortune, if we had the fortune shit, we could put the fortune inside the ironclad and salvage with it. So we could do a little bit of salvage, like on the smaller missions, and then we could take all the weapons and all the components and everything, take everything at once if I had the fortune. But I need to get the I need to get the fortune. Okay, just letting you know the thing's going down again.
I know.
Welcome to the
I'm
ASOP
outside.
vehicle
Yeah, no,
retrieval
I see you
system.
over there. Okay, ironclad.
Your vehicle has been
There goes the boxes.
I caught one.
Hey. was a lot of stuff down there at the front.
Mm-hmm.
Range warning. Hey, can you go inside and open the top?
You want me to do what now?
Open the top of the ironclad.
You have way too much faith in me.
It's those two buttons on either side of the ladder. They're like probably like red on the wall.
Okay.
All right. There you go. I think we should go get us a fortune over in Nyx. Make our way over to Nyx and get a fortune. Did you see these right here? I don't know if you ever saw these. See the like the tractor beam right here inside.
Mm-hmm.
Do you have a little thing on your right hand side that says submit fuel request?
What? I'm just gonna get out of the seat.
Not you. Not in the ship. Not talking about the ship. I'm talking about on your game.
I don't know.
That did not work. Interesting enough. Options. Show hints. Yes. Back. Return to game. Then options. No. Back. Return to game. There we go. Here, let me see yours real fast. Be right back, guys.
Hey, Kenji. Over here.
You're good. You don't have it.
Okay. He took me shopping, so I had to help today.
All right, let's go. hangar doors open. What's up, Ken? Yeah, there's 4.8.2 next week. I mean, it's basically the Alien Week patch, or, you know, the normal patch. Oh, this is great. So...
Yeah, no, I've just been real busy with work and all the fun stuff that goes along with it.
Hey, we may blow up, I'm just saying.
Okay.
I mean, I don't know if I can... maybe I can squeeze out of here? Nice. Nice. I got out. Dude, let's go... Seriously, let's go to Nyx and get a fortune. I think that would be cool. Like, get... Because I think there is a Teach's fortune. Yeah, I think there's a Teach's fortune.
Work gets in the way of everything.
Yeah. One of these I'll have all those... One of those dream fancy work from home jobs that everybody dreams about. Maybe. Someday, probably not. Probably not.
Well, I had it and they made us go back to the office, so.
Yeah, no. Okay. We're gonna make our way to Nyx, and we're gonna go get a ship. We're gonna go get one of those fortunes so that I can put a fortune like in the hold of the... Like, I can probably fit the... Well, the Vulture I know fits, but it's a little bit tight. It's a little bit tight, long ways. So I'm thinking we get a fortune, stick a fortune down in there. And then we'll do like some full-on salvaging where we take the ironclad and we take all the weapons, we take all the cargo, like we just, I mean, like we take all the component, with everything. We'll just scavenge everything. If I stayed at home a lot more, I'd probably just like do more video stuff is probably what I would do. Like the time that, I mean, consider I drive an hour to work, I work for 10 hours, and then I drive an hour home. So even if I just got the drive time back, which is what work from home would do, that's 12 hours of my life a week that I get back. That's a lot of time. It's a lot of videos, a lot of live streams, just a lot of, in general, time. Or, like, leave this the same, like, video stuff and things that I like to do with this, and then I can add something else fun. Like taking just shopping. That's what we can do.
You're gonna tell them about what happened?
No. Save that for a later chat. Jess has a long drive to the office as well. So it's not that fun. Some days it takes me an hour and a half to get home, or a little, well, hour 15, just because of the traffic or a wreck or whatever.
Well, my way is all next to the FIFA celebrations. So there's places shut down, and so I have to go totally different directions now.
I was gonna take a different ship over here to Nick's, but I was like, the quantum drive does pretty good on the ironclad, and it has a lot of fuel. So I was like, well, let's just use the ironclad to take it. Then we don't really have to stop for fuel or anything. We could just keep on rolling. I really hope they come out with some better paints. I say better paints, some different paints for the ironclad. Kind of want a different paint. I've just been leaving everything really stock lately. That way I don't have to spend any money on insurance or whatever. I can just call the ships when I want to call them. It is interesting though with the new insurance system. It definitely makes you play the game a little bit different. You have to, you know, if you forget a ship somewhere that you don't want to claim because you don't want to spend $50K to claim it or whatever, then you've got to go all the way back to. Definitely keeps you sometimes out of those bigger ships. Like the ironclad, I've been playing in the ironclad a lot, but I haven't had to claim it once. But it's not that bad. Well, I think the ironclad was like 50 something to claim. I'm pretty sure that's what it was. If the quantum rings are going to show up. The new $20 bundle just to get the crossbow. Yeah, they knew what they were doing when they did that one. Hey, I still fly my Titan all the time. I used it last night to transport a couple of SCU from one station to the next. It's just quick and easy and fast, and there's 2 ways in and out of it, and it's just super convenient. I like that you can go through the cockpit or the back.
Shield system offline.
Okay, well, I don't think this is working. For whatever reason, I don't see the ring things. Okay, somebody said that if you mark a spot, Okay, so if I mark a spot. And spool up to it, maybe? See, it's gone. Okay. This is what we're going to have to do. We are going to have to detach and reattach the ship, apparently.
System migration procedure initiated.
Fantastic. This game is just amazing. It's super amazing.
System migration procedure completed. Shield system online. Shield system online. Weapons online. Docking initiated. Docking denied.
What do you mean docking denied?
Docking initiated. Docking denied.
What?
Docking initiated.
There we go.
Approved.
Come on.
System migration procedure initiated. Engines offline. Shield system online. System
There we
migration
go.
procedure completed. Shield system offline. Your systems are offline.
Yeah, that paint for the Cylon is it is pretty good. Interesting paint colors. Okay, so all right. Well, Star Citizen isn't gonna let me go through that gate. I mean, maybe this is why. Hey, look at that. There we go. I thought this was going to be an easy trip. I've never been through the wormhole in my ironclad, so this is going to be really interesting. Let's see how this goes. So right. The cool thing is we can, I think we can even salvage over here on this side, which will be perfectly fine. And then if I need to call them off over here, we can call them off, so no big deal. Alright, we're on the Nick side at least. This is a long trip. I don't remember that being this long. Oh, there's the emitter right there. Oh, that's wonderful. So after, especially after stuff like this stuff right here, this is the stuff that really kills the player base. It spit us back on the exact same side that we went through. I'll try it one more time and that's it for me. We need Nick's gateway. Come on, Nick's gateway. Alright. Let's see if I can get back to the gateway. Yeah, Foxy's vid. I think that video did a lot more damage than what people think. All right, where is the gateway? Wait, is that the gateway? Where's the gateway? Right. So it's behind me. There we go. Yeah, but that's not any different than what they're doing now. They just finally decided to address the community after a week of it being in degraded. There's been more accounts for sale now than I've ever seen. I mean, every single day I see people putting their account up for sale. People just don't, I don't think it's like so much for the state of the game as it is right now. I just think people think maybe the game's not going to make it. Especially with a delay of Squadron 42, which isn't even going to hurt it even further. Because that just means that's going to be a whole nother round of scam articles that go out when they delay it again. Because, like, what's that? Like the 7th delay or something? No, nothing is addressed. Nothing in the game is addressed long term, which is why it keeps breaking. It's just that, literally, that spaghetti code or whatever they call it, that they just band-aid it, which is why it breaks on the next patch. The exact same things. So it's this big circle of them just continuing to fix things. So they're like, oh, we fixed this, we fixed that. That's great. That's like the 7th time that you fixed it. Like freight elevators, for example. Like, how many times are they gonna fix freight elevators? And they do things like, oh, we put the new transit in, right? So whatever it is at like Grimhex or whatever. So they put the new they put it in, but okay, so they put it in. So how did it go? Is it working? Like, they don't say anything to us about it, which is a problem. I don't know. We'll see. I've been having fun as of late. But it's these things like right now, so we've been playing for like 30 minutes, and have done absolutely nothing. And I have a limit to where I turn it off and I'll have to come back like another day. It's the little things, like I just want to go over here and pick up this ship, you know, and like just traveling, like the basics of the game, the core aspects of the game are broken right now, and I think that's where all that frustration is for everybody. Like Spectrum's on fire, more so than normal. Another thing that I think a lot of people were frustrated for is that they're like, okay, we have all these fixes, but we're gonna wait till 4.8, which is the ship cell. So we have to wait till the next ship cell to be able to play the game, and I think that's another frustrating part. It all revolves around the selling of the new ships. No, they apparently they tested a new type of transit system, the new refactor or something. Wait, I don't think we're in Nyx again. Nope, yeah we are. We made it to Nyx. We made it. I don't think Jessica's even been here. I don't think she's ever been to Nyx.
I don't know.
I don't think you've been here. This is the new system. Damn, this ship used almost a half a tank of gas just to get to, of quantum fuel, just to get to, holy crap. It's not very efficient. Lucky for us when it comes to Star Citizen, like the things that I like to do normally work okay. Like, I mean, we had fun last night. We didn't hit anything that was game breaking. The boxes that show up empty, that's pretty annoying. Yep, the updates will coincide with some sort of major updates, like actual patch updates will have to coincide with the ship cell or some sort of big event that's going on. Yes, they can't just say, you know what, we've got a lot of fixes that are literally ready to go that could make playing the game a lot better. Let's go ahead and launch it, and then we'll do a maintenance or hotfix afterwards. They just don't. They don't do that. They don't have to, though, right? They don't have to worry about it. They can just do whatever they want because every single month they make more and more money off new ships. It's just like the degraded server thing. I think that had to do with people being locked out of the game. Like I said last time on the last stream or whatever, that's usually me. I'm usually the one that's locked out right now. I'm usually the one that
Very true.
I'm the one that's usually stuck in my hangar or can't play.
Every time. Except for this last one.
Except for this last one. This last time. This is the first time that I haven't been on the back end of all the bad stuff. Jessica knows because I'll be like, oh man, I have these cool ideas for like some videos or something, and then she'll be like, or I'll be like, well, yeah, but I can't even get out of my hangar. So, I think the last big outage we had, I was actually I was shard locked. So, yeah. Yeah, I don't care. I'm not gonna go anywhere. Like, I'm gonna continue to. I mean, I'm gonna see where I want to see if it one way or another I'm gonna be on the receiving end of something. I'm either gonna be part of the biggest scam that ever existed in a video game world, or I'll probably be playing a pretty cool space game. Either way, I'm gonna be a part of it. So we'll see where it goes. I'm not gonna. I've said a couple of times I've looked at selling my account, but and then moving to a different game. But I think I'm gonna ride it out for a little while longer. Like, there's a couple of things that I've like really enjoyed, like the crafting thing. I kind of see where they might go with crafting with like the tier 0, tier 1, tier 2, finding different blueprints, finding different tiers of blueprints, stuff like that. I think some of that stuff's going to be cool. And it's just, it all depends on it's all going to hinge on the stability of the game. If they can stabilize it and get it the number of like regular bugs down, we're gonna be in good shape. And if they don't, eventually, and I don't think it's anytime soon, it'll catch up with them. But then again, I'm ready for Squadron 42. I think I'm gonna really like Squadron 42 a lot. I mean, I think it's gonna be pretty buggy. I think it's gonna be pretty crazy, but I think like the overall atmosphere of what the game's gonna be and what I've seen, I think I'm gonna like it. Just this hole that we just flew through, I don't know if you were looking at it. It goes right through the middle of the asteroid.
Yeah.
The question is, where's my hangar? Okay, so I think my hangar's up top. Whoops. I'm not usually here in a ship like this, so... Oh, the large hangars are over here. So those are the small and medium hangars inside the asteroid itself. That's interesting. Okay, that's cool. I can't see. Ooh. There we go. I'm good. I'm good. We're good. We successfully made it. You know, somebody just, one of the guys posted in chat or whatever just a minute ago about he said it's the first time he's been shot down salvaging in a long time. It's been a really long time since I've been shot by another player. What happened to the ship? Hey.
I don't know. All right.
Star Citizen. Thank you, Star Citizen, for deleting my ship. That's really what I wanted. Please don't make me have to claim that. Please have stored it at least. That almost killed me too.
Me too.
Welcome to the ASOP vehicle retrieval system.
Did it store it? Did it store it? It stored it. Fine. So be it. Okay. Teaches ship shop.
What happened?
There's no floor for me.
Did the echo out? Did it do it?
Sort of. Hang on. Okay, there's a floor there now, sort of. Okay. Alright, that's fine. There's no floor down there. Look at this guy right here. Oh my god, look at them. They're just like scooting. This is that immersion that we've been looking for, guys. They finally nailed it. Look at this. So, so funny. Okay. We're gonna go down here. I think this is the fortune, right? This is the fortune. This is the Miss Teaches Special fortune. Now, the question I have is, where do I go to buy that? Can I just buy it from right here? Or is there a terminal? Do I need a terminal? What happened? Did it just buy that? It just bought that ship. Oh my god.
Been on a bad streak lately, but my lip's due to turn any day now. Some sidekicks finally coughed up, which will help me clear out the debt. And keep me with a little left.
I have no idea how much those ships are. Now I'm down to 8 million. So now I can't buy the ship that I wanted because I bought this little piece of crap that now I'm stuck with until they wipe the game again. Until they wipe the entire game again, I'm stuck with this golem and that I don't need. That's just freaking fantastic. So I came to get the mole and the fortune, and now I can't get the mole because I don't have enough money. That's just wonderful. Alright, let's go.
Welcome to the ASOC Vehicle Retrieval System.
And now I can't scroll.
Please visit us again. Welcome to the ASOC Vehicle Retrieval System.
Yep, I got myself a fancy dancy Drake Golem Teaches Special that I don't need. And I can't get my ship. I can't claim or call any ships.
Oh no.
Welcome to the ASOC Vehicle.
Alright, let's just get in this elevator. Oh, Jesus. Out. Where are you at?
I'm coming to your hangar.
Oh, okay. Oh, well. I'll use the golem for something, apparently. Surprise, son. Hey.
Welcome to the ASOC Vehicle
Thanks,
Retrieval
Spooner. Appreciate it, man. Thank you. Spooner rated on Twitch. The man. My favorite streamer, Spooner. Absolutely, man. Not a problem, Spooner. For sure. Okay, let's call the...
Your vehicle has been delivered to the following location.
Appreciate all you guys. Thanks for joining.
Please visit us again.
Not quite as action-packed as Spooner over here, but got the Lady Jess on with me, and we're kind of gonna go do some salvaging. So, picked up the ironclad. Gonna mess around with just taking everything, really. We are gonna... It's very chill. Very chill. We did the Reclaimer and the Ironclad last night, which was fun. Dumping everything into the Ironclad makes it super chill. Yeah, Ironclad's working fine. So far, so good. I mean, I jumped from Stanton to Nyx in it. No huge issues. Jess, I'm going to, if you want to stand over there by the elevator over there, I'm gonna land this somewhere, and then I'm gonna call the Ironclad up, and we're gonna park this in the Ironclad.
Okay.
If I can find the button. Apparently it's there somewhere. Thanks, Spooner. I appreciate it, man. Catch you on your next stream. Now, the question is where in here can I land this? Can I land this over here enough to where it won't disappear like the Ironclad did earlier? Let's see if it'll let me land it without dying. Nope. Okay. Can I land it over here far enough? Dude, come on, game. Don't do this to me. This hangar is like, got some major bugs in it. Like, I can see part of the hangar over there. I don't think it's gonna let me land this anywhere. Maybe right here. Maybe right here. We may be good right here. But it's gonna... Here, the door is right there. Let me leave me a little bit of room. Okay, we may be clear. I may be clear right there. Let's find out. Hey, I appreciate the follows, guy. Thank you very much. Very appreciated. I'm clear. Thanks, Doc. Let's see if I can... Good enough. Good enough. I guess I should have done it probably at the other end, but that's okay. Let's just run over here. Now we're going to call the Ironclad. Hey, thanks everybody for the follows. I appreciate it. Thanks, guys.
Welcome to the ASOC vehicle retrieval system.
Blues. You're funny. Alright, let's call the Ironclad.
Your vehicle has been delivered to the following location.
Yeah, I normally watch Spooner all the time. He keeps me entertained especially when I'm at work. So my ironclad at Nyx has had it's just been disappearing. Like Jess and we just landed it a minute ago. We were literally on our way out of the ship and it just disappeared. Almost killed us both. Is it 3? Jess, when this comes back up, can you go on board and open the top? Hey, look at that. Look at my sweet ironclad that's gonna spawn in. Sort of, kind of. There we go. You got it? I don't even see you anymore.
I'm still here. I'm going up the ladder.
Oh, I know. I like literally don't. Like I don't have your name above you anymore. Okay, she's gonna open the top, and I'm gonna go grab the fortune. Big salvagers over here, guys. Big salvagers. Alright.
So we're gonna fit 2 in here?
Yeah, do we need to move the other ship out of the way?
I guess we're gonna find out.
I can move the other ship real fast. Alright, let me move. I've got a little Pisces C8R in here. Let's go move this out of the way. Alright. Let's just stick the nose of this, there we go. Should be plenty of room. I'll get rid of this ship later if I don't need it. I'll just toss it out into the abyss of space.
I guess I might as well heal.
Yeah. You can definitely do that. Like, all my interaction keys over in Nyx, they don't work. Like, I don't get a lot of the stuff for the ships, like the seats and stuff like that. Like all the interaction buttons have been missing forever. Is that better? I dropped her and raised mine. It's been a while. It's been over a year since I've streamed, so I haven't had any of this set up correctly in a while. Awesome. Thank you. Thank you, thank you. Does the fortune even fit? It better fit there. I'd love to say the vulture fits. There we go. Like a glove. Like a glove. Which one, the Ironclad or the Fortune? Ironclad, right? We gotta be talking Ironclad here. Who loves the Fortune? It sure does fit nice, though. Like, that's a perfect fit for this. That's pretty cool. Yeah. This thing is... It's quickly becoming my favorite. Well, now that we can fly it, at least. A couple of little quirks they're going to have to work out with it. Like, all the quantum travel stuff is still messed up. It disappears, but other than that, it's okay. Alright. Wait for this hangar to open. I don't think I've salvaged in... even tried to salvage in Nyx yet. But we could do... Let's try something like... I wonder if we can do something like smaller. I wonder if the... the Taurus can... I wonder... Can the Fortune, I don't think, can break the Taurus. But we can. It can probably maybe break a raft. Let's try a raft. I just shared that with you, Jess. Alright. Up, and away. What a great ship. What a great ship. Vulture's a much better fit. I like the... I do have a Vulture. The Vulture is probably... Well, next to the Reclaimer for me. It's my favorite salvage ship, the Vulture is. Got a ton of paints and stuff for it. I've used that thing probably since the... Actually, I've had it since the day it released. Love that thing. Yeah, still getting all these quantum bugs. There we go. We're still getting that stop stuff in the Ironclad all the time. Like it's stopping like every single time you quantum again. You see what I mean? They fixed it for a while. But this last update, so this literally the last, I guess, hotfix broke it for me again. It'll stop like 2 or 3 times, and then I can jump again. I don't know if everybody's having that issue, but that's how it's been for us. You get a couple of jumps, and then it just kind of like falls apart again. I wish we didn't have to wait around for that that 4.8.2 to get some of these fixes in, but all of you guys know how it is. We're gonna have to wait for the next event or sell to get some fixes in. I don't know why I was hoping that at some point, like, the Ironclad would be able to fit, like, two like, not 2 Vultures, but, like, 2 Fortunes or something like that. I know we can place, like, a couple of Salvations in there. We can fit 2 Salvations easy, but I was hoping it would fit 2 of the larger ships, but I was a little overzealous with how big it was probably going to be. Titan probably on Wednesday? Yeah. Yep. They'll drop it to us then. I mean, hey, at least they're trying to do something, I guess. We did get the hotfix. And it's, like, straightened some of the stuff out. Like, I guess everybody has a different experience when they play Star Citizen, but, like, Nyx for me is so bad. It's just, like I guess for the last couple of patches, I've stayed completely away from Nyx just because I cannot get anything done. The missions break all the time. And I'm assuming that's because everybody's here doing like all the intersect missions. The server population on this side on Nyx is probably way higher. The TSG missions, wacky, yeah, yeah. It is. It is definitely a lot better now that it doesn't disconnect when you come out. I'd rather a couple little skip jumps than that. That's for sure. It's usable. I'll say that they made it usable. Yeah, Ken, 2 salvations versus fortune. Yeah. Yeah, you could probably put two or three salvations in there, I guess. You could have a little salvage, well, for RMC anyways. But the RMC payout right now, I'm not, we usually don't do scraping very much just because it's not near enough worth it. Not to mention, I just realized I have a whole bunch of refined material in my, I guess, base at Arc L1 to make some salvage heads, some upgraded salvage heads to fabricate them. To craft them, sorry. These long old jumps. I just realized I didn't get fuel. Clad the Ironclad has a lot of fuel. That helps. Alright. Let's go get our little raft. Let's see where we're at in regards to it. Let's try this. I'm gonna put it like before. I was like putting the ship like underneath it and just like ripping the boxes off the outside and stuff. But I'm gonna try to put it at an angle so that I can like get the other ship out and whatnot. Looks like my interactions have come back. There's not a big delay in between anymore. That's good to know. Okay, cargo hold. So, Jess, if you want to... So, I'll leave that there for right now. If you want to come with me, I can't see where you're at, remember, because I don't have your marker. You can come this way. You can fit. Oh, you don't have mine either? Here. Over here by to your... Yeah, I don't know why. I hate Nyx. Alright. We're gonna just grab some of these boxes off. Some copper. Huh? From underneath.
Under where?
Underneath the ship? Underneath that ship that we're next to? Oh, I do not want waste. I don't know what I'm doing. Get rid of that. That's dumb.
And I don't even know, like, I can't. I'm just gonna get back on the ship. I don't even know if I'm going on the right ship.
Okay. Yeah, I know. I can't see you anymore. I'll grab some aluminum. After a while, all this stuff adds up when I go to sell it. Just for fun, guys. And also, we're not trying to make like max profit or anything here. We're just doing some like just general salvaging operations. Nothing where we're trying to like, I don't know, carbon doesn't sell for anything. I know potassium doesn't sell for anything. There's some iron. We'll keep some iron. Iron can make some weapons and stuff. Nitrogen. We'll just take it. We're gonna take it all except for the super big junk. Well, I think that was it. Not gonna mess with the components on that one. So we will just get back on. Go grab our fortune. Oh, you know what I can take though? Don't be dumb. We can take some guns to salvage at least. They're not very big, but we can salvage them. We can scrap them. I just in the cargo bay of the Ironclad, I just threw some guns down there. A lot of these guns give like Hadanite and stuff, which is very nice. Gonna take it all. I guess that should be it. Okay. Good enough. Good enough. Let's go get in our salvation and see what we can do here. I don't know if we can... At one point they changed some stuff, so I don't remember if we can crunch that with the salvation or not. Can't find the interaction delay, the interaction for this. All right, I'm gonna just go crunch this real fast, Jess, and then we're not gonna do any scraping right now.
Okay.
I just wanna see if this will. I don't remember if we can fracture this or not. Alright. Let's see. We got the... Okay, so this actually has an abrade on it, which is nice. So we need to go to Alt W. Okay, so we can fracture this, which is nice. I couldn't remember which ships we could actually fracture, which ones we couldn't. Wacky, you think that'll work? Actually, fixing the party. I can try that. Let me finish this right here, and then we can kill the party and remake it. It didn't work yesterday, but we'll try it again. I'll leave the party, Jess, and then try to add you back.
Okay.
That's what we're gonna do. There we go. Oh, look, wonderful. That, well, that all disappeared. Oh, God. We don't need any more bugs. None. I feel like we're hanging on by the skin of our teeth right now. Minus 23%? How does it go from minus... minus 23 to... Okay, alright. I've never seen them minus when you get that close. So that must be a fortune thing. Alright, I'm tired of flying around. I don't care about the percentage now. I just want to fracture it. Yeah, we... Last night was a lot of fun. We tested the reclaimer and ended up with like 130 SCU. So we ended up with like almost 1.8 million after just fracturing 4 ships. We did like one 890 and then like an A2, M2, and a C2. And after those, we ended up with like 1.8 million. It was pretty nice. It was fun. That was just doing CMAT. We took nothing else. Nothing else. Yeah, well, we do mostly salvaging. But we were just kind of messing around and testing new stuff, and I was showing Jess how the new stuff was going. This is like the second time she's been back on with me in a while. I mean, the game's just been running in such a bad shape that it wasn't worth trying to get her back on. I tell you what, I did not realize that the Fortune fractured that slow. I will say that. It's been a long time since I've even been on this ship. We normally stick to the Vulture and the Reclaimer. But I just wanted to see how easy this thing fit into the... So let's just do auto eject. Eject. Just do auto eject. Yeah, I think with the Reclaimer and the Ironclad, you could probably knock out a good probably 2 to 3 million pretty quickly. Once you kind of figure out where everything's gonna go. Whoops, I'm upside down. Too many circles. But I gotta say, I do like the way the Fortune fits in here. It's really nice, and I like that the reason why I wanted the Fortune this time instead of the Vulture was because I can auto-eject those CMAT boxes and just take them off while it's landed in the ship, and I don't have to worry about just like opening the back hatch. That was the kind of the thought. So figured it would be a good test here to do that. So far, it's working pretty good. You can close the top chest if you want. I love how I have the interaction keys to get out, but not to get in. Okay. Now we will find us. I figured there's going to be a nice little area up here to throw the CMAT on. We'll throw it. At least we'll get a higher percentage with the fortune. Like, I'm not expecting to make massive money with the fortune here, but like a fun single operation just to go around with if you're collecting like everything, like the components and the weapons and everything, which normally sell for pretty good. Like size 4 and size 5 weapons, like when you bunch them, I actually just did a video on that on YouTube where made pretty good money just off the weapons and selling the material off of them, not including the Hadanite. I think it was a Grecium that way that I was selling, which was nice. Oh, come on. Jess, you want to move some of these boxes off the other side? And I'll take the next mission. There should be some boxes right here on the side of this if you want to take them off. These 6 little boxes, just stack them over here.
Right.
Because I don't think, because we're stuck out in the middle of space with these contracts, it's one of the reasons why I don't like salvage. Oh, no, we do have them over here. That does give you the mission still. Oh, that's nice. So I can't, can I fracture? I don't think I can fracture a constellation, can I? I do not believe I can fracture a constellation. But this does have size 5s. And we can yank the size 5s off. Sharing this, by the way.
Received.
Awesome. Okay. I'm going to go back to the command module, start getting us to the other place.
Okay.
That is a long jump. That's a long, long jump. Off we go. The internet says I can fracture a Connie. Thanks, Wacky. Yeah, we're gonna give it a try anyways. Like now that, so a lot of the times I got a little, I'm not gonna say overwhelmed per se, but just because the size of it and moving that amount of boxes out of the reclaimer like solo, like I started going to back to the moth. But now that I have the ironclad, that I can actually just drop the boxes out the back of the little elevator into the bottom of the ironclad, like it's actually very well done. So you cut the time in half because you can refine the CMAT straight from the ironclad. And because you can do that, it cuts out like so much of the time from moving all the boxes around. So much, it is so much better. Like the ironclad was the godsend for the reclaimer, really, being able to do it like that. Dropping the boxes out with the, because like if you just like if you tilt the ironclad back with the elevators inside the gravity of the ironclad, perfect. Perfect. These quantum times kill me still. So the Connie should be about the largest I can fracture. At one point, you could fracture a Star Runner, a Mercury Star Runner with the Fortune. But I think when the Moth came in, I feel like they took that one away. I haven't tested a lot of the stuff with the smaller ships lately. With salvage stuff, I've been doing just the Moth and Reclaimer. I need to get back to testing a lot of the stuff with the smaller ships. One of the next videos that I'm going to try to work on is for the salvage heads. See how well the upgraded salvage heads really do over like stock heads and stuff like that, like actual gameplay of it. See if you can really tell, see if there's an improvement. It's one thing with the numbers on the screen saying that it's faster. I need to see if it's actually faster. Jess, we're about 10 out.
Okay.
What are we calling these things now? Gigameters, gigamemols, gigachads. I'm gonna call them gigachads. I feel like we just flew through an asteroid on that one. Okay. So there's no real I don't think the Connie has physicalized components, does it? I don't think it does. I used to have a full list of all this stuff on Excel. I need to see if I can find it. Alright, we're upside down on this, but that is okay. I just need the guns. Ah, it put me back into the command module again. Ah. Come on, Star Citizen. Okay. Let's put the shields up. Alright, let's go see if we can rip these guns off. Hey, again, guys, thank you guys for everybody who's followed. Much appreciated. Thank you guys so much. Thanks again to Spooner. Thanks for the raid, Spooner. I know this is a lot different gameplay than you're used to watching from over there at him. We're more of a lots of salvaging, probably like 90% salvaging. Though we do get into we do hop in the Perseus from time to time and make some trouble. I definitely need to join Spooner every once in a while. All right. Need to get some water. That is a big pew pew. Jess, are you down in the cargo hold?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I'm gonna try to drop this gun down if you want to try to place it somewhere. I don't know, I can't really. Yeah. Just somewhere where I can still kind of land the ship or whatnot. In there. We may have to throw these guns like towards the back somewhere. Not sure. Okay, Thank you. So, like, I was super excited, guys. For those of you who don't salvage, like, I was super excited. So, like, I grinded for this, and some of you may even be a lot further than this. I don't know, but like, so like when it comes to salvage contracts, like, or salvage rep. So if there's Adagio, like, I was super excited. I thought, because I had all the contracts that we have now when I got to senior, and I was excited. I made veteran, and I was like, oh, cool. Maybe it'll open up something else, like the Perseus or something like that to salvage. It absolutely did nothing when you went to veteran. No new missions, no new nothing. So as long as you make senior, you get everything that you can get right here. I got nothing new. No contracts, no new ships, different ships, nothing. Because even in senior contractor, you can get the 890 jump, which is also useless. An 890 jump has 1.5 thousand SCU of CMAT. But when you fractured it in the reclaimer, it only fractures into one piece, which means the max you get out of that 1.5 thousand is 240 SCUs. That's it. So until, like, I guess Maelstrom or whatever it is, it comes into play, we're stuck with the ship fracturing into one piece. I wish it would fracture into at least two. I mean, that would make some sort of sense. Like, at least, like, the nose or something fall off like the M2s do. M2, C2s. Here, one more gun coming at you, Jess.
Okay.
Awesome. Thank you. So there are no components, and I don't think I can get, like, every once in a while you can get lucky and get the guns, like, out of here, because this looks like a... It's like a Taurus, so there should be some guns on top, but you can't get them. So on the M2s and stuff, even though those front size 5 guns, guys, you can't see them, there's a tiny little piece of the gun that sticks out when the little ports are closed, and you can grab that gun through the ports. I'll have to show you guys one of those later. Like, you can still grab those guns, which is awesome. So, okay, nothing I can do here. No components, nothing good to get. So we'll probably just go fracture that real fast. These guns, though, they break down into quite a bit of money. Base plant. Okay. I need... Will I suffocate outside of this? I don't know. Hang on a second. I don't know if I'm gonna suffocate.
I'm just getting the med bed.
No, I just need a drink. Let's grab a drink. Richie, does that actually work? Because I tried that and there was no power to the ship. So it would not let me open all doors. We tried that last night. Unless it was just that patch or something was going on with that server, it was not letting me do it. I'll try it on the next ship. I think that was a Taurus. Anyways, or no, that was an Andromeda. So it would have had 4. Thank you, though. I appreciate that. Well, I'll definitely give it a shot. Okay. I wonder if it's going to hurt the Ironclad if I fracture it this close. Well, guess what? We're going to find out. I do have the shields up. Well, it says I can fracture it. But it's not really letting me. Interesting. That's what I was saying. It says I can fracture it, but it's not really doing anything. Let's see here. Let's try going to the other side of the ship or something. Let's see if there's any sort of workarounds for this. Maybe there's a certain spot I need to get to. Because I'm definitely close enough. Alright, guys. I don't think this is going to let me fracture this. Maybe. Maybe. Yeah, there's no way I'm not going to be able to destroy it. Yeah, I'm not going to... Apparently not. Apparently we can't fracture that. I don't think I'm muted. Y'all want me to shoot it with 2 size 1s? How long is that going to take? Oh, yeah, no, I just didn't want to sit here and like... Am I maxed out on the weapons? I am maxed out on the weapons. I don't think I'm muted. Of course, it won't let me target it because it's a salvage claim. It sound I can hear the damage. No, I'm doing damage. Look, I'm busting pieces off of the ship. Let me charge this and see if I can do one... See if it'll let me blow this wing off. If I can blow the wing off, then I can blow the ship up. See, I can blow the ship up. Where'd that wing go? Okay. I just didn't want to lose that. There we go. It looks like... Honestly, guys, it looks like my ship is bugged. You muted the stream yourself. Like, I know I haven't been streaming for very long, but I can see when my mic's working at least. Alright, let's try it now. Okay, so we're disintegrating it. Yeah, you see the little circle? It's not populating the circle. So it's like maybe there's something bugged with that, with the Andromeda or something. But like I'm doing, like I made sure I was doing everything correctly. Because target yield is 1.6, so it's reading it and everything. But it's just not letting me do it, so we're not going to fight with this one anymore. I limit myself, guys, to Star Citizen bugs. So, I got the weapons, which will pay for the mission and some, so I'm not going to chalk that one up to a loss. I got plenty of those size 5s down there. That will more than enough cover that mission. Or that 10K. So let's go take a different ship and see if it's that ship or something else. That'll at least give me an answer. We're testers after all, right? Alright. Look at you stacking perfection. Look at that. She does such a good job, guys. She does such a great job.
Yeah, yeah.
Alright. Did I close the door on you?
I'm not going up.
Okay, you're staying. Alright, so let's take a different... Let's test this theory. Let's take a different salvage mission. A C2 would... I don't want... Like, I would take like an M2 or an A2 because there's more weapons on it. And I know that I can't fracture that. So there's another Taurus. Can't fracture that. Let's test it on a Scorpius. We'll take the weapons off the Scorpius at least. So let's test this Glacier Marine Cluster. That's fine. Sharing this.
Received.
Alright, and then we'll abandon the Constellation. Okay. Good deal. Good deal. Later, Wartime. Thanks for stopping in. Appreciate you watching just for a little while. Much appreciated. Alright. Let's go. Oh, that's one way to blow it up. Almost blew up the ironclad right then. So that's a good to know, because if I would have fractured that, it probably would have done the same. Like, we're like super red. Oh, man. Hang on. How far away is this gateway? Okay. Hold the phone. We need to repair. Oh my gosh, almost blew us up. That wouldn't have been that great. All right. There we go. Much better. Much better. Short jump to Pyro Gateway. Plus, we need some fuel anyways. We'll top off on fuel. And then we'll go see if we can do that Scorpius. I'll say this. The servers do not feel as good today as they did yesterday. It felt really good last night. So whatever this hotfix was made it not feel as good. Or at least for me. We talk about everybody in Star Citizen having different experiences and stuff, but still. I don't think I've actually ever been to this station. I stay so far away from Nyx that... Except for some intersect missions. I did do a few of those in the Perseus. Alright. Where would the pads be? It's a small station. Got to be pretty noticeable, right? That looks like a pad. Can I fit on that? Let's see if I can actually, is this a large pad? I don't. It looks big enough. Alright, let's see if I can move this around. Enough to land this baby. Alright. She's a hefty girl. She's a hefty girl. It was pretty good, man. Alright, let's drop the landing gear. I think I'm on here. Oh my god, the camera just kills me. Good enough. Nope. Apparently not good enough. Alright. Not gonna mess with that. Where did my hangar get called? Now, let's see if I can actually make it to the hangar before it closes. Yeah, she's a big booty Judy, for sure. And I'm definitely not playing with my sticks today. It was a mouse and keyboard kind of day. Let's see if this will let me fly in. Is the landing gear still down? It is. There we go. Hey, repair 20K. Jesus Lord. Give me a break. I'm sorry, Chris. Is it still making us repair twice? It is, isn't it? Hey, there we go. All right. Back to what we were doing. Should be able to back her straight out. Hopefully. Hopefully we can back her straight out anyways. All right. We are good. Let's see if we can map to that, map back to our... Apparently we have no contracts, but I know that we do because I'm staring at it. All right. Hey, knock on wood, it didn't drop us out of quantum on that one either. It's been running pretty dang good, I must say. Not too shabby. Thanks, Aosha. Appreciate it, man. I'll see you next time. All right, this isn't too bad of a jump. She's a pretty girl. I'm ready for some different paints, though. I actually didn't mind the black and red on the stock Ironclad. I was so torn on the Ironclad versus Ironclad Assault. What do you guys think? Like, for what I do, which is like strictly salvaging stuff, like, would it be worth me to lose some of that lower, like, big cargo grid versus getting the assault and losing some of that? Because you do lose some of your main cargo grid. I just haven't seen an instance yet where I need to refuel or anything, so I just haven't found it a benefit. I'm never going to be in a firefight. I'll probably never have more than 3 people on the ship, so crafting potential, that's a good thought. Crafting and repair. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it is easy to put the fabricator on the cargo grid if I like had to have that. So like I don't think I'm going to be missing out on the fabrication gameplay. Unless it's something where they have a hard time, like I can see this being an issue, like crafting from the inventory and stuff like that. Like they've got that down, but crafting from the grid and stuff, which is I guess why we can't use the crafting in like the clipper and stuff right now, because they haven't figured out a way to do it from the cargo grid of the ship yet. All right, where is our salvage claim? Yeah, I don't do too much, like, I've been doing more combat lately just because of the blueprints than I ever have. So I guess there's that. Okay. We should be good there. I'm going to put the shields up just in case something goes wrong. Yeah, so far I've been very, very happy with the regular Ironclad. I guess it's such a small upgrade if I ever, like, needed to go Assault for whatever reason. Thank you, dear. Thank you. Alright. So I'm gonna throw some guns down off this thing.
Okay.
I did put my helmet back on, right? Alright. We're good. Oh, it was a little further away than I thought it was. Not too bad, though. Okay. Some size 3s. There you go. Oh, sorry. Let's grab this. Yeah, one of these days I wish they would use the tractor beams like they do on the Atlas. Like, that would be amazing. Or do something similar. Maybe change it up. I mean, ship tractor beams should be like super powerful. I did try the tractor beam, this front tractor beam that's right there. I tried that one, and this one works really, really, really well with the Moth. So the Moth, you can park, or even the Fortune, it would work okay. You can park the Fortune, just hover it right above, and you can pull the boxes off the outside and put them in with this, and it works pretty well because you can slide it along this from side to side, so you can get both sides of the ship, which is pretty convenient. Is there any components on this thing? There is, isn't there? Deploy weapons rack. I always forget that ship has that. That's kind of cool. Close. Oops. That's not what I wanted to do. Sorry. Well, that's fun. I'll just take the whole ship with me, I guess, right? Does this thing have components? Just thought I'd check. Canopy. It won't. Well, let me. Here, guys, let's see if it'll let me open it on this one. It was mentioned earlier. Let's see if I can open this thing up. See, my problem last time is it wouldn't let me, so let's find out. Yeah, see, this is the problem I had last time. I couldn't put the weapons power on, so it wouldn't let the turret come out. Like, I fought with this for a while. It's not something... Anyways. Alright. Let's get out of that. Okay. So that we did get some size 3, so that's fine. That was a cheap, I mean, that's a cheap mission, so we can at least get some CMAT off this with the Fortune. So it's not a total wash on that one. But yeah, I can't, like, the ships that have the weapons, even on the C2 the other night, I couldn't get the weapons to actually deploy so that I could, like, the size 5s I can because there's a glitch with it, but... Alright, Jess, I'm gonna go crunch this real fast, and then I'll have some more boxes to unload.
Okay.
I saw you wave. That's beautiful. That is beautiful. She's like, bye! Alright. Let's move this over. So it was just that ship because it looks like this is fracturing just fine. So it just would not let me fracture the Taurus. So the Taurus, even though it lights up green saying that you can, unless you click it and you literally have to sit there forever, which is not my idea of a great time. So we probably won't be trying to do the Taurus again. Well, for the weapons and stuff, yes. I'm hoping we're not too close to the ironclad for this stuff. It didn't hurt it last time. I will definitely say this, even comparing it to the Vulture, the Fortune, like when fracturing for CMAT and stuff, is a lot slower. Like the Vulture fractures and scoops it up way faster than the Fortune does, for sure. The problem is the Vulture inside the Ironclad takes up quite a bit of space, and it does not leave a whole lot of room for you to like stack extra weapons and stuff like that. You just have to leave the weapons kind of strewed around or whatever, not locked to a grid. Hey, thanks for the follow. I appreciate it. Thank all you guys that came over from Spooners to watch and chat and stuff. Really appreciate it, guys. We always have fun, and we do a lot. I know I do a lot more industrial type stuff over on Star Citizen than like Spooner's Combat and stuff, a lot of that, but so it's just more, I guess, chill. It's super chill. Exactly. Ironclad and the Reclaimer is great. We used it last night. We were just wanted to test some different stuff on this one. We made a really quick load last night in the Reclaimer, and we only did 4 ships of CMAT and managed to scoop up like 1.8 million in just CMAT, nothing else. We did no weapons, no scraping, just in the CMAT alone. You know, like that long just for... Like, where did the rest of the ship go? Did it just... Oh, there's a piece. This is really weird that it does that. Like, when it goes to that, like, that negative 23. None of the other ships do that. This is the only salvage ship that will do that big negative like that. So you've got to back up. No, if I would have refined at Levski, it would have been more. But I think total it was like 800 and something, and we ended up getting 130 refined, and we sold it at Arc L1 for a little over 13,000 an SCU. So it ended up being like almost 1.8 mil. The price has actually been fluctuating on the sell, which was really nice. Yeah, the Fortune's kind of weird. See that negative, getting that negative number. Most of them, like it'll like most of the other ships, like when you get like, so you'll hit a sweet spot, and then when you get closer, the sweet spot just goes away. So you'll get like a less of a positive number. So this ship is a little bit different. I guess all those other wings and stuff, either I can't see them, they flew too far away, or they disappeared, but that wasn't much anyways. That ship didn't have a whole lot of CMAT on it for that fighter. You would think that ship would have a lot more, but given its size, a heavy fighter, but no. Okay. You might have like for 89 hours to refine. Ooh. I don't have the patience for that. You know, I've been using the, what is it? Not Pharaon. The faster one. Wait. Which side of the ship? Okay, this side of the ship. This is... Okay. Alright, you should have some boxes coming out. Wait. No, I had the right side of the ship. Dang it! Oh well. I was on the right side, and then I switched to the wrong side. Gotta go with your gut.
Okay. I got
Yeah.
it. You can go up.
Cool. Jess is my box monkey. She helps me move boxes. Okay. So we still have a C2. We have a Corsair. We have a mole. I'm thinking... I don't know. I don't think we can crack a Corsair. A Corsair is going to be the same as... the same, but it has some components we can take and a lot of weapons we can take. Nomad. And this will have some cargo as well. Oh, you know what? I just thought about it. I didn't get the cargo off the Taurus. There would have been cargo on there. Dag nabbit. Okay, let's take the Corsair, sharing the mission.
Received.
All right, thanks for stopping by. Appreciate it. Thanks, Frost. All right. I think we're gonna, like, this is the last time I'm gonna salvage in Nyx, just because you get the same ships, and even though the price is a little bit less, like, you spend so much more time, like, the distances between the, like, in quantum travel and stuff, like, I normally get, like in Stanton, you get, like, 2 or 3, like, 10K missions, like, you'll get 120, 110 at the same locations. Like, doing Stanton is so much better when it comes to salvaging. See, 37 G's away. Like in Stanton, you wouldn't fly that far. Well, sometimes you get the 50 away, but you'll end up getting the 50, but you'll get 2 missions in the same area over there, which is nice. I really like that you get the multi missions. Even if it's just like a 300 mission, a 5, and a 10, like, you still get the 3. Especially if you are chasing rep for salvage, Stanton is the place to do it. I've tried Pyro a couple of the times so far, and, like, I was having trouble getting the missions. Like, I would take a mission, but I'd go and the ship wouldn't be there. So, like, after a couple of times in Pyro, I need to go back and check it out again now that they're putting out some fixes. Alright. I think we'll probably do this one. I think after this one, I want to head back to Stanton. It's just so much easier to get stuff done over there. Especially when it comes to salvaging. Pyro Gaslight. What are you doing there? Is that, are you just scraping player ships or salvaging player ships? Like, I don't know what the deal is, like, especially around stations, salvage contracts. I'll give it a try again. Like I said, like, the ships weren't spawning in for me in Pyro. But that was before they did the 2 hot fixes and stuff. It's probably fixed now. I used to like doing the salvage and Pyro. Man, I thought about dipping into mining some, but holy crap, there's a lot more to mining than I thought. Like setting up the salvage heads like on the mole, and the surge modules and which heads are better to use and stuff like that. But I think I got a good setup for like a 2-person, just using like a 2 helix. That'd be good for mining, especially going to Pyro and mining. But I'm not a miner, so I know very little about it. Get rid of the ships. Yeah. They're littered about for sure. Where was that? All right. We are on location. Jess, I'm about to start throwing some weapons your way. Oh, too fast. My fault. Sometimes I forget what ship I'm in. She a heavy girl. Alright, let's see if I can see now. I think that's okay. Get a little closer just in case. Okay, good enough. Good enough. Let's go see what we can rip off this thing. One thing I've always hated about salvage, like the I know they nerfed the cargo that was on the ships, but like making it like spontaneous, like out of a loot pool as far as the cargo goes, would have been like way better. Like, give us the chance to get some like high loot, like 1 quantanium every now and then or something, you know, low rarity of or low chance of getting it, but every once in a while would be nice. And not just like quant, but anything, gold, Boris, you know, any of the hires to, like, you know. Okay, I guess we'll start with the weapons, since we've got so many of those to grab. Alright, Jess, got some weapons coming in. Alright, 1 more of those. Alright. So these are still borked, aren't they? Yeah, you can't get those. This is what I hate, like these guns, because the wings are up, like you can't actually get these. So the 2 here, the two size 5s, you can't get them. And the ports are unlocked. Before anybody says that, the ports are already unlocked on the ship. You still just can't get them. Trust me when I say I have tried just about everything possible. The last time I tried to blow the wing off and try to cheat that way. Jess, here comes one more little one. And even blowing the wing off, it still wouldn't let me get those guns. So just another. I threw one down in there somewhere. There's another one. Like right about where I was about to drop that one, there's another one. Here comes another one. 2 more come in as well. Just some itty bitty guns. Some itty bitties. I threw another one down there. Sorry. Like, you can't even get the missiles because the... But that's okay. Deploy the wings. Well, I'm probably parked too close. Will that wing? No. If I fold it down, I think it's going to hit the ironclad. Maybe not. It might not. Alright, Jess, I'm going to throw some cargo. Well, that's not bad. Some nitrogen. Got it? Here's a 1 SCU coming at you, nitrogen. Some iron. Like, I would love a mission where we could, yeah, Rage, I'll try it. What is that, carbon? Yuck. Aluminum. We'll take some aluminum. How long do you guys think it'll be before we get the ability to, when we do our insurance claim, it'll save the stuff that's in our ship? Like if we put weapons on weapons racks. You think we'll ever get that? I thought that would be like something really cool. Some titanium coming. We'll take some titanium. Potassium. And we'll take some tin. I'm gonna pull some components out. I'm not gonna worry about the weapons on the wings right now. I just don't feel like fighting it. I'm just gonna grab the components and just leave it. Now y'all get to see me struggle with this piece. There we go. There we go. Stop. That'll work. Wait, it's over here. Torrent. My nemesis right here, getting this out of the ship. Oh, come on. Be easy. Easy. Let's rotate. And out the door. Hey, look at that. Whoops. I spoke too soon. I just got it jammed between the... Okay. So there's that. I think that... Is that it? Or is there other ship components up here? I don't know. Oops. Fuses, nothing. Okay. I think we're good. Just want to do the fast stuff. Get a cooler. The battery. All right. Yeah, that's kind of what I was thinking. Maybe with the ship insurance. Jess, I'm gonna throw some ship components down to you. And just store them wherever you think. Here comes a quantum drive. Some power. Got it? Alright, I think that's all I'm going to take out of that. That seems like a job well done on that one. Okay. Some stuff stacked out here. Let me go see if I don't think I can, but we're going to give it a shot. I'm going to see if I can fracture this ship. I don't think I can, but we're going to find out. Yeah, no, only the size, what is it? The size 5 torps. Oh, I must have hit this ship, huh? This baby's damaged. I think. No, it's not damaged. It's all right. All right. Let's see if I can actually do anything with this. I disassemble the weapons lately. I just don't like flying around to worry about it. I just like disassembling them and then getting the material and doing like one load instead of worrying about taking guns. Let's see here. Oh, this is actually... So the Corsair might be fracturing? I can hear it. So I wonder if on these larger ship guys, I wonder if this is just... Like, you think this is just busted or something? Because I can hear it. And I can see it like it's gonna fracture it. But the little bar's not working. I don't know. Alright, I'll roll with it. I was gonna stop it because I was worried about it, but... Let's just see how it goes. Let's see if I can actually do it. I don't know. I guess this is considered a medium now. But you can hear it and you can see it where it's around the edges. So apparently it's working. And it's green, so apparently I can fracture it. I don't know, maybe they upped it? For some reason I thought when the moth came in they changed what could fracture what. Because the moth can do like a Starfarer and like an MSR, but it can't do anything above that. Because we tried it on some ships. Like you can see like that it's fracturing or that it's gonna fracture it. Now I'm just really curious. Now it's piqued my curiosity. Well, that answers that. So I guess the fortune is broken. Because even right here, it's not giving me the circle filling up, showing me like where it's at on the fracture, like. But you can see it working, and you can hear it working. Must be a bug on the ship. I'm hoping those smaller pieces don't go away. That way I can like eject some of it. Yeah, it's working. So that's actually good to know. Yeah, the Ironclad has just been a godsend for like, you know, like people who like to do this type of gameplay and salvage and like grab everything and you can just throw it all down in there and stack it up and it's like super nice to be able to do that. Well, this is taking a minute. It's working though. It's got to be almost there because like the whole ship is pretty much engulfed in it now. I think this also tests the water with me for like Vulture versus Fortune. Like the Fortune's really nice because of the boxes are on the outside, but the time that it takes to sit, you know, like this and do it, I think is probably not worth it, where the Vulture is probably twice as fast. Let's eject. Eject. Good. All right, let's get some of those out. All right, now can... Yeah, it's gotta be the fortune with the ships, because even on these smaller pieces, the little circle isn't filling up like it was, and I did not have that issue with the Reclaimer or the Vulture or the Moth. Yeah, this thing is like, it's just like uncomfortably slow. Not to mention you can't see where you're at, which is not good. I think after this, we are going to make our way back to Stanton after this ship. Because Nyx is just not going to be my place for salvaging, for sure. Not the salvager's dream over here that I thought it might be. Every mission, it's making you jump, like, so far. I have not tried crafting modules yet. I have I have enough material to craft like a 800, 900 in my inventory right now. I just finished refining it today, so that is part of the plan to try that. I think I had one wing over here, right? Didn't we have a wing? Well, that ain't much. No, there we go. And for those that didn't know, if you point the nose of your ship at the actual percentage, that's the sweet spot. Just I'll have some boxes on the outside, and then probably another like 8 SCU in the ship. Dude, why is it taking so long to get this wing? It's 0.47. Why? Like, I don't get it. That will actually be my next video. I'm actually have a video coming with that, which is why I wasn't messing with it here. Okay. We are probably good here. So let's get the ship in. So guys, for those of you who are still here, I really appreciate it. And like, so I streamed about a year ago, and like time constraints just wouldn't allow me to do it. And now I'm just kind of doing it like I have no scheduled time or anything, just doing it kind of like at my leisure per se. But I do a lot of YouTube videos, so if you like YouTube stuff, you guys, it's the same name as on Twitch, Mr. Silver 2000. You can go check out the YouTube. That would be much appreciated if y'all would do that. Helps out a lot. But that's where all the videos are at. Let's get her out here. Well, we're stacking up pretty good. So let's head to... So, I don't know how this is going to be when we're in Quantum. So I'm going to help Jess get some of these boxes off. Or not Quantum, but going through the wormhole. I don't want to lose her in the wormhole. I'm just going to try to place them for you over there. Okay, let me eject. I can eject what is on the ship still. I wish it would auto eject. I wish there's something where you could like open up your Moby glass. Instead, you have to get back on the ship because the ship doesn't know because it shows it as blocked. So let's eject on this side. That should Here, we'll just do both sides. Is that good? Yep. Yep, we're good. We are good. Let's get back out. You're good over here. Okay, couple boxes. I got a couple. This wasn't a bad little run. We got some good stuff. We got lots of weapons, components. Pretty good. I bet there's a good million and a half probably on here. There might be a little more with those weapons if I sell everything and scrap everything and sell it. There could be a little more. Because those weapons and stuff, scrapping those, that's going to be like the moneymaker. I think it's a Grecium that those weapons spit out. Pretty sure. All right. The questions is going to be, because it took us like 2 times last time, is will we actually be able to get through the Stanton Gateway? Okay, so it did mark it. Oh, it's only 38 away. Okay, so we're close. So we're going to be in Stanton fast. And we got plenty of fuel, so we're good there. What's fun is I think that most of the time, scrapping the weapons and selling the material does give you a profit from the missions. Like, especially ships that carry size 4 and size 5, because a size 4 weapon almost gives you 1 SCU of agresium, I think. And I think the size 5 gives you like 1.8 SCU of agresium. So by the time you're done refining all those weapons, you're doing pretty good. So even if you wanted to just run around and strip guns off the ships, you could literally strip the guns, the cargo, and the components, and then shoot the ship, finish the mission, and go. You could do it that way. You don't even actually have to do the salvage aspect of it whatsoever, which is nice. I was doing that in the Asgard. The Asgard is a great ship to do that in. Just run around and collect everything. You can't fit a lot to the grid on the Asgard, but as long as you're throwing the guns and weapons and components off grid, you got all the room in the world in there. I'm definitely going to work on that vid here. I'm hoping to have it out maybe tomorrow. Maybe tomorrow I'll have it out, just the salvaging head one. And I did record a lot of footage that I'm probably going to turn into a vid. Jess and I did the Reclaimer last night. We didn't stream it or anything, but I did record all of our gameplay. I'm going to piece something together. You do that with the Hermes? Yeah, for sure. That's a pretty good ship to do it with as well. The Asgard just has that big opening. I think the turnoff for me on the Hermes is the size of the opening, I guess. But it's still a good ship. I think it looks good. I did have the Hermes for a while, but I ended up melting it. What people don't realize is the Moth is it's probably one of the best ships that's come out lately. Like, because of the cargo space, the cargo grid on it, what it can hold. I mean, you can literally do pretty much anything with it. You can run around and scrap the ships like I was talking about. You can do cargo runs with it. Tons of stuff you can do with the Moth. It's a fantastic ship. Especially as like somebody who just wants one ship. You can fit a Geo in the back of it. You can fit an Atlas in the back of it. So you can turn it into like a hand mining ship, and then do salvaging all at the same time. So if you run across something, you're not limited to like one area of gameplay in the Moth. Yeah. Okay. So guys, where is this gate? Am I missing it? Where is the jump gate? Am I going crazy? Oh, oh. What? There's a little... Oh, that's a ship. Is it behind me? Okay, I'm going crazy here. Where is the jump gate? I have gotten lost. I thought it was towards like the bright area, but I guess I was wrong. I don't know. Maybe I just can't see it because I'm like not inside the ship. Is that what it is? Because I'm in quantum. I'm definitely in nav mode. Okay. Well, let's just roll towards the station. So the last time I did this, it made to go through the jump gate, it made me detach my command module and reattach it before it would show up. Because we're good. We've got radar, coolers are good. We've got everything here. We're fine. I think I'm maybe just missing it. Like I said, just missing it in the completely opposite direction here. Waiting for the Moth to be available for in-game. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. Because I do the channel stuff, I have a little bit of store credit that I bounce around the ships for, just for videos and stuff like that. So I'm not... That's usually what I use, is the store credit. So when the next salvage ship comes out, I'll probably end up melting the Moth to get the new one to, you know, test it out, see how it's doing. Just got locked in the tractor beam room in the front left. What? Well, thanks. I'm going to be staying away from that room now. Appreciate that. I don't think I've used... I don't think I've used the front tractor beam yet. I haven't tried the front. I've tried the top one. I've tried the top one and the interior one, and they work okay. It's that front one that I just don't care for, I think. Alright, let's slow down here. Alright. Alright, guys. Let's see if we can make it through this jump gate. See if it'll spit us out on the right side here. Just a second. Let me get through this jump gate. The reclaimer is top dog in terms of like money. I mean, as a solo player, it'd be close with the moth. Like if you're literally considering like every minute, like time per hour AUEC, the moth could be close because of the transferring the cargo back and forth. I need to time it. I need to put a timer on it one evening and see if I can do like a couple of runs with the moth and a couple of runs with the reclaimer and see, because you lose less when you refine with the moth, right? The moth is at like what, 20%, right? And the reclaimer, you only get 15% of it. I think it's 15 with the reclaimer, 20 with the moth, and the smaller ships I think you get 25. I think that's what it still is. I know the reclaimer's 15 because I did it the other night and it was 15%. Because I did like 100 boxes and I only got like 15 boxes back. Yeah, we'll do some comparisons here. I mean, I have comparisons like in the past, but like the game's changed so much. Updating those videos can get kind of tedious because of the way the game plays. Okay, there's our exit. Did we make it? Did we make it? It looks like we made it. Hey, how about that? Successful trip through the hole. And we're going to go to Arc L1 because that is my home base. No. Come on. And look, guys, coming back to this side, I now have Jessa's marker back down there. You see her? I have her marker. Interesting. Like I told you, Nyx hates me. Nyx does not like me around at all. So guys, as we make our way to Arc L1, just wanted to thank you guys again for coming over. Appreciate it. Like I said, if you like YouTube and you like YouTube videos and stuff like that, especially over salvaging and fun stuff, I do pretty laid-back videos and stuff. You can check them out. Name is the same that's on Twitch, so it's easy to find me. There's probably a link on Twitch somewhere. But there should be, and if there's not, I need to put one, because just started, literally just started on Twitch. Maybe this is my 4th or 5th stream on Twitch or something like that. So thank you guys for coming over and following. I appreciate it. I keep this room door locked. Oh, so you don't have to. Oh, I see what you're saying. You keep it open, locked open, so you don't have to mess with it. Yeah, that's smart. That is smart. What do you guys think about quantum travel? The timing. Like, I'm just kind of curious. Like, some people like it because of the ability to, like, I guess, do stuff, like, do other things. And then, like, I wish it was, like, about 50% faster. Like, I know the immersion of the game and stuff like that. You don't want people to be able to jump to places so fast. But, I don't know. I feel like if they would just chop all the times and like 50%, like it would be so much better. But I mean, just my opinion behind it, but a little faster would be nice. Yeah, I think so too. Like there needs to be some time, like definitely. Because I see people talking and it's like, oh, we like organize all our stuff when we're in quantum and stuff like that. I'm like, yeah, but you ain't got to be in quantum like the rest of the gaming community. You know, the gamers that play Star Citizen don't have to suffer just because, you're planning your op or something like that. I think that's not a great reason for the quantum travel to be as long. Even if they shortened it like 20%, 20, 25%, I mean, that would be something. I think it's just a little bit too long right now. I feel like as like the game developers, I feel like they want people like interacting more with it rather than sitting in quantum watching other people's streams, or which is usually what I do. When I'm playing and I'm not doing anything like this streaming, I'll watch other people's streams. Nothing else to do while you're just sitting here. I'm surprised that the game doesn't log you out. I bet there was a point in time where when you were in quantum, if you didn't move your mouse after a while, it would log you out even in quantum. How aggravating would that be? You got to get one of those mouse that vibrate or something so you don't get logged out. Major, what's up, man? Yeah, there doesn't have to be no quantum travel by any means. I mean, I think there needs to be some time. But anything over 2 or 3 minutes, I don't know. Like this was a long quantum travel. Either that, or there should like, or maybe in the future there'll be something like when you craft your quantum drives, right? Because it's going to be about speed and stuff and efficiency. Like maybe if they do the tier 0 through tier 5 or whatever they're going to end up doing, like maybe like the tier 4 or 5, like maybe that's what it does. Maybe those things do cut the quantum travel like way down, which would be super awesome. And I'd be fine with that. If they make me craft it to get there, that's fine. That's gameplay for me. I'm good with that. I'll take some gameplay to go faster, to save on time. As long as they don't start selling it on the pledge store, I'm okay with it. Whack, yeah, I agree, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, we're still early. We're still very early in the crafting stages. I feel like that's going to be, I mean, that's going to take years for them to get down and iterate on. And especially in a game like this, in a game world like this, they're going to have to really iterate it. And then how it's going to tie into like base building. I am excited for what they do with salvage, like how they're going to tie salvage into it. Like I would love for the salvage material to be used for more stuff. Give me a reason to do the RMC and stuff like that, right? I would love like a good reason to do it versus just selling. And I know it's coming. I know they're going to use salvage for more stuff. Yeah, exactly. Major, I did not do the scrapes yet. We're gonna stream, so I didn't mess with them because we weren't gonna scrape right now. But I am at Arc L1, so like I said, I'll make sure I get them this evening. All right, let's call a hanger. Richie, thanks for the follow, man. I appreciate it. Thank you. Much appreciated. Thank you, guys. All right, man. Good night. Much appreciated. Get some rest. Now let's see if I can get the ironclad in here without wrecking it. Okay, so this is a large hangar. I do want to tilt this a little bit forward, like a little bit to the edge over here. Let me see where I'm at. Okay. I think I'm okay there. Yeah, we're good. We are good. All right. Well, guys, that is actually, this is a great place for us to kill the stream. I promised about 3 hours tonight, and that's about where we're at, and this is a great stopping point. I'm probably not even going to load this now. I was just parking it, thinking about it. I'm probably just going to send this down. We'll probably unload it later, but let me see. Hey, I have never rated anybody. Let me see about rating somebody. Give me a second. How do we do that? Oh, there we go. There we go. Right here. Got it. Got it. Who was it that he said for me to raid? Oh, that's who it. I don't see him on. Yep, looking for him right now. I don't see him on. Is he on? Am I missing him? Oh, nope, he is. Got him. Got him. Yep. Thank you guys. Appreciate it. So here we go. Let's see here.
Made the perfect story. Whoa. Spooner sent me to raid you as his request after he passed to me. Mr. Silver 2000. What a request. Don't listen to that guy. Tell that guy I'll raid